How does international law apply to humanitarian intervention? Imagine a situation where millions are suffering from mass killings or ethnic cleansing, and the country involved refuses help. What can the world do? This is where international law comes into play. It provides the rules that guide when and how countries can step in to help people in danger. Humanitarian intervention is when a country or group of countries uses military force to stop severe human rights abuses in another country. But this raises a big question. Is it legal to do so without the host country's permission? International law mainly says that countries should not use force against each other. This is written in the United Nations Charter, which is like the rulebook for international relations. It says that countries cannot attack each other's territory or government unless they are defending themselves or have special permission. Humanitarian intervention, however, involves using force without the consent of the country where the abuses are happening. This creates a tricky situation because it conflicts with the principle of sovereignty, which means each country has the right to govern itself without outside interference. To balance this, international law says that such interventions should be rare and only in serious cases like genocide or ethnic cleansing. Usually, the intervention needs to be authorized by the United Nations Security Council. This council is made up of 15 members, and they decide whether an intervention is justified. If they approve, the intervention is seen as legitimate and legal. If not, it can be considered illegal, even if it is morally justified. There is also a concept called the responsibility to protect, or R2P. This idea suggests that the international community has a duty to step in if a country fails to protect its people from mass atrocities. But R2P is not yet a formal law, so it remains a guiding principle rather than a strict rule. Because of these complexities, debates about the legality of humanitarian intervention continue. Some argue that it is necessary to save lives, while others worry about misuse or abuse of the concept for political reasons. In practice, international law aims to make humanitarian intervention a last resort. Countries should only act when there is clear evidence of mass suffering, and the intervention should be proportionate and conducted with international oversight. Still, because of differing opinions and political interests, humanitarian interventions are often controversial and not always consistent. So, while international law provides some guidelines, the real-world application depends heavily on political will and international consensus.